Have you ever felt like all eyes are on you in a crowded group setting, even when you're just standing there quietly, minding your own business? That's precisely the spotlight effect in action, and it's far more common than you might imagine, happening to many of us in everyday social situations. That's the spotlight effect, a psychological phenomenon that's surprisingly widespread and affects people across all ages and backgrounds more often than we realize. The spotlight effect is a well-established cognitive bias in which we dramatically overestimate the extent to which others notice and pay attention to our actions, appearance, or minor mistakes in social environments. This term was coined by psychologists Thomas Gilovich, Kenneth Savitsky, and their colleagues, and it explains why we often feel awkwardly exposed and overly self-conscious in various social settings like parties, meetings, or gatherings. Our brains are wired to hyper-focus on ourselves and our own experiences, leading us to wrongly assume that everyone else around us is doing the exact same thing, scrutinizing us just as intensely. Take a classic example. If you accidentally spill coffee on yourself in a busy cafe or public space, you immediately cringe, convinced that every single person nearby saw it and is now judging you harshly. But in truth, most of them didn't notice at all or quickly forgot about it. Psychological studies consistently show that we rate our own blunders and awkward moments as 2 to 3 times more noticeable and embarrassing to observers than those observers actually perceive them to be. In one famous set of experiments, participants were asked to wear highly embarrassing t-shirts while walking through crowds of strangers, and they overestimated the amount of notice they received by a staggering 50% or more. This bias has evolutionary roots, stemming from our ancestors' need for hypervigilance against social threats in small tribes. But in today's modern, large group settings, it's usually unfounded and leads to unnecessary anxiety. To overcome the spotlight effect, start by practicing self-compassion and being kinder to yourself about small mistakes. Consciously shift your focus outward toward others and the conversation. And always remember that most people are far too self-absorbed in their own thoughts to scrutinize you. So, the next time you head to a group hangout or social event, just relax and breathe easy. The spotlight you feel shining brightly on you is actually much dimmer and less intense than your mind makes it out to be. Thanks for watching this explanation of the spotlight effect.